This is going to be how to grind money by doing just combat missions. So I recommend we start around Hurston. Oh, network intrusion. Okay, that's different. That's not what you want. So I like to base out of Everest Harbor just because it's not on a planet, so a lot easier. So we always want to take call to arms. Always take call to arms. Okay, there we go, and just untrack that. You don't need to have it tracked. And then always make sure that you want to have the Hurston Dynamics bounty authorization, right? So we have some bounties here, and then the cool thing about the Everest Harbor Hurston area is that there's an ECN alert that pops up that's not network intrusion. I forgot what it's called, but it's something like, you know, emergency beacon or something like that. And that pays 10,000 per mission, and it pops pretty frequently. So whenever you see it, you want to take that, and that can pretty easily be soloed. You know, I've done it. I've soloed it in Gladius. I've soloed it in a Saber. I know people that have soloed it in a Titan. So that's a really good moneymaker. It kind of varies on the difficulty. Sometimes you know the spawns are kind of random, but you know, whatever. So we're gonna start with let's do some easy bounties here. So make sure we're looking at Hurston bounties. Start with a CS2 just to get us going here. Wait, hold on, wait. Simba Bay. Okay, so some of the names are just outstanding. So we're gonna use the comet, and actually I'll show the comet loadout in a second here. So for PvE, you know, what it recommended is all energy weapons essentially. So, well, once this tells me that I can't spawn my ship, right? Okay, great. But it did spawn it, so pad 3. So let's take a look at what we have here. The Comet. So these are the stock missiles. They're just, you know, 4 size 3s, Arresters, and Thunderbolts. The Quantum Drive is stock, also the Drift. I've upgraded the coolers to Ultraflows, JS300 power plants. I have 2 Palisades and a Mirage. So the Palisades have really high hit point. Mirage is a constant regenerator, so my shields are constantly regenerating at all times, you know, as long as they don't go down. I don't have any problems with that. For here, on weapons, I have 2 neutron repeaters, all gimbaled, so 2 size 3 neutrons and 2 size 3 badgers, so I never have to you know, rearm, reload per se. And the power draw, especially if you upgraded your power plants, not bad at all. So we're gonna go ahead and go check this out. Pretty sure it was pad 3. But if you want to do combat, this is a pretty good grindy. I mean, admittedly a little grindy because you're just kind of doing missions back to back. But there's a few, you know, you can do bounties, you can do that ECN alert that pops up, and you can do that patrol the area mission. You know, so there's 3 different missions around Hurston you can do to make money. And if you grind it, you know, if you're really focused in grinding solo, you can make, you know, about, I want to say about 75,000 and 80,000 an hour approximately. You know, if you're really focused. But it also depends on if you can get those ECN alerts to pop up for 10,000 a pop. You know, those are really good. And before we leave, we'll double check for that one just to make sure, because those are limited, and once you start them, they're on a timer. So okay, so I like to group all my guns because that's just my thing. Okay, let's take a look. ECN alert. Assistance needed. So this is the one that if you see it, you want to grab it at any given time. So we're gonna grab that for now, And we're going to track that first. We're just going to take care of this one first. And then we'll do the bounty hunter that we already have. Alright. And if you have gimbal weapons, make sure that your auto gimbals are on. Alright. So I've had issues with locking directly onto the beacon when I have to do multiple quantum jumps. So what I usually do is I'll set a waypoint to the moon that it's around, and when I'm en route, I'll pop it back up, you know, and then I'll reset my beacon or my waypoint to the beacon, and that usually works. But a lot of times when I come out of quantum, if I do it from the start, it'll just erase the waypoints for some reason. I don't, you know, alpha. Hashtag Star Citizen alpha. But these are really great. These missions are really great ways to make a good buck. If doing combat is your game, and also if you're doing it solo. Some of the better paying combat missions kind of require, you know, I don't want to say require, but really emphasize having a group, and in that case you're splitting the take home between one or more people. So this is one you can do by yourself that, you know, you can take home 10,000 per pop, which is great. So once you get here, you just have to get a little closer to the beacon to activate the mission. And sometimes it's really easy, sometimes it's a little more difficult. The most I've seen spawn here is like 2 or 3 Constellation Aquilas, which if you have a well, you know, fitted ship, you know, you're not gonna have a problem with it. Especially in a small ship, they're not really gonna be able to track you. So we're Cutlass Black. The lowest, easiest I've seen this mission is 1 Buccaneer. Usually not, that's pretty rare, but you know, usually it's still pretty easy, you know, regardless. So he's dead. So we get any more spawns. So that was it. That was it. Just 1 Cutlass Black, and we just made 10,000 credits. Like, it's no thing. Alright, so easy money. Now we'll go back. We'll go to, you know, we'll take care of that bounty that we had up. So always, this is part of why you want that call to arms mission accepted, because when you do CS2 bounties and above, you get paid out extra for killing dudes with crime stats. So on top of the bounty payment for the mission, you're going to get another at least 500 credits per ship that you kill for bounty. So it's a little extra bonus. So this is I think it's a 2,000 for the bounty, plus, you know, there's usually 2 ships in a crime stat 2 bounty. So that's going to mean at least another 1,000 for us, so it'll be 3,000 instead of 2,000 just for the mission, but only if you have that call to arms accepted. Alright, we got the target. And usually the CS2s are pretty easy. It's like usually 1 or 2 Mustang Deltas. You know, nothing crazy. Yeah, so we had an M50 Interceptor and a Delta. They're gonna use some missiles on us. We're gonna flare that shit away. Oh, no, we're gonna take the missile anyway. Well, Bounty's dead. What a frame lag there. Oh shit. Like they changed the fight systems a little more. Oh, alright, well there you go. Boom. See 500. So there we go. Boom. Easy money. So just in, what, like less than 10 minutes we made 13,000, right? Already. So let's go grab another bounty. Hurston Dynamics. Let's use this. Let's use 3. This is Hurston. Let's see what the CS3 has to offer us here. Might be too big of a I don't know. They used to have spawned caterpillars. Lately they've spawned cutlasses, which is a lot more manageable in smaller ships, so you can actually do the mission, but we'll find out. Let's go give it a shot. If it's too big, we're just going to bail, because you know, at a certain point it's like if you're by yourself, you know, in a fighter sized ship, you're not going to break the shields of anything larger than a Constellation anyway. I guess a caveat to that is if you have size 3 weapons. If you have size 3 weapons, you could probably do it, but if you're like me and like to use the auto gimbal tracking, then probably not, because you have size 2 weapons. Or if you have a lot of missiles, but I don't, for some reason, I don't know why, I just don't use a lot of missiles. It's like it's my thing is I just don't use a lot of missiles. I probably should use more missiles, but and so basically the trick is just to keep grinding these bounties with call to arms accepted until that ECN alert pops up again. And then you hit those whenever they pop up. So that's, you know, a 10,000 credit contract in between these. You know, basically you're making about between 2 and 4,000. This is 2,500, and there's going to be at least 2 or 3 ships here at varying degrees of payout for call to arms. So we'll see how much we make with this one. All right. So this is a Buccaneer. You got a Buccaneer and a Delta. 2 Buccaneers and a Delta. Alright. Alright, Bounty's already dead. Easy. So that's 2,500 for the contract. Stop lagging out. That's 1,000 for that guy. So we're at 3,500. How much is that guy worth? 700, so maybe a little over 4. Alright, let's see if that ECN alert spot back up. Not yet. Grab another one of these. So it's not throwing. So you want to be careful with. Oh, look at that. Assistance needed. 10,000. Boom. head back that way. So yeah, so far, I mean, should have kept better track of time, but since we've left Everest Harbor, you know, we've done one ECN alert and 2 bounties. So 10, 15. So we made all, you know, just shy of 20,000 in about, you know, 15 minutes at the most. You know, so if you can keep up the pace of just grinding these missions out, if combat is your thing and that's how you want to make money, this is a great way to stack up money. Granted, it will feel a little grindy because it's essentially you're just doing the same missions over and over. You know, it's not a lot of variety. I mean, you will see some variety, you know, just inherently with, you know, how the ships engage you and stuff like that, and what ships are there, etc. But it will, I promise you, it will eventually feel a little grindy if you do this for like an hour or two. You know, you're gonna feel like you're grinding, but. It's more engaging at least than doing trade runs. I mean, okay, maybe that's not necessarily true. Trade runs are engaging if, you know, it depends on who you are. You know, I enjoy doing trade runs, you know, by doing like the market research, and you know, there's a whole nother sort of gameplay aspect behind that. But if you just want to shoot stuff and make money, like this is where it's at, in my opinion. Particularly if you're a solo player. Alright, so here we have the constellation ones, and you know, in a small ship, like they're gonna have a really hard time hitting you regardless. I will be amazed if this guy breaks my shields. Basically, yeah, with these big ships, if you're in a fighter, just strafe around them, you know, get up in close, easy money. So this is going to be another constellation probably. Yep, there's Connie. Let's get over there, fuck him up. I don't think they've hit me once at this point yet. They've literally not hit me once. Sometimes there's another one, sometimes there's not. So let's be ready for a third one. Oh shit. Ow. Try to hit any asteroids. I think. Am I good? Alright. Did I break anything? So there you go, easy 10 Gs. Oh, let me power this shit up here. Yeah, so nothing's really damaged from that little asteroid bump, so we're good. So yeah, there we go. Now we made another 10,000. So we just jumped from you know, about 20,000 to 30,000. Just in a couple more minutes there. You know, we go grab another bounty. So the bounty beacons, I don't have, for me at least, I don't have a problem just locking those destinations in first. But the quantum or the ECN alerts so for some reason give me trouble. They might not for you, but if they do, just set your destination to the, you know, the planetary body that's around it, and then reset your destination while you're in quantum. And usually by the time you do 1 or 2 bounties at most, another ECN alert will have popped up. So the timing on that is pretty nice. So I mean, we'll check and see, you know, after this whether or not another one has popped up. Colorless black, a couple colorlesses. Alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got a little too crazy with the afterburners there. Oh, that's a lot of scatterguns. One. 2,500. What? No, not overheated. Very bad. Extra 1,000, so another 3,500 for that. Oh shit! I actually am showing some damage now. Look at that. Let's see what we're looking at damage-wise. Okay. When that happens. So my main left thruster is gone. Okay, and my main right thruster is partially damaged. Okay. So yeah, me little repair action. But let's just go ahead and see. There it is. ECN alert again popped up. Let's go do that, and then we'll go repair. So we're at about 30. I guess it would be 33,500 in credits so far, and it's been. Oh, let's see. I don't know, like 20 minutes approximately. I'd give it about 20 minutes. I can't say for sure. I'm very bad with time. Probably should have set a timer. reset my destination. My left thruster really out? Yeah, my left thruster is really out. Ouch. That sucks. That's right, hopefully we won't run into anything nasty here, which we shouldn't, but if the meta remains, we should be fine. Alright, so we got Buccaneer. Blasting on this guy. Oh, hello. Buccaneers can be pretty nasty if you let them get behind you or get the drop on you, but otherwise they're pretty much glass cannons. They're super fun to fly, but they have no tank. See, that was it. 10,000 for killing one Buccaneer. Like, so this one we made, you know, just under 50,000 in about less than 30 minutes, right? And obviously now we have to go back and repair because, you know, I was dumb. But you know, you're probably better than I am, whoever's watching this. So, you know, just keep. Oh, what's this? So now we have these other ships here that are engaging. What is this? A caterpillar. So these guys are just random spawns. So killing these guys is going to get you just bonus UEC because you have the Call to Arms mission. And then, so if you have Call to Arms and these random pirates pop up, go ahead and kill them just for bonus money, right? And there's no mission associated with it other than that, but yeah, if they happen to pop up, just go for it. So there's just, you know, extra free money that's popped up. Trying to kill a caterpillar. So even if they kill a caterpillar, it doesn't affect you negatively. Okay, that guy's an extra 500. And then we have another Buccaneer over here. So an extra 1,000 credits just for shooting stuff. See, no biggie. And then another 250. Okay, whatever that's all about. So yeah, having that Call to Arms mission is just great. Like, I would like usually the first thing I do when I get into the game is I accept that mission, just untrack it. Because if you ever get pulled out of Quantum by pirates or AI or whatever, you know. You kill them, that's just extra money that you're gonna get. Otherwise, you wouldn't get paid. You know, you wouldn't get paid anything. You would still get the satisfaction of killing them, but you wouldn't make any money alongside it. So might as well get both, right? If you can. This really put me another 100 clicks off. Okay. Now hopefully the pads will work for me. They worked earlier, but you never know. It'll take me a little longer to get there because I only have one thruster. go see if we can repair without any issues here. Well, first trick is if we can see where it's gonna let us land. Alright, over there, got it. Really? Scan away, motherfuckers. I will then.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, so I'm not gonna try the hover thing just because I just want to see,
Proximity alert.
you know, for science. So we're gonna whoop,
Proximity alert. Deck.
get in there, we're gonna auto land, and then we'll try to see if the repair shit works.
Landing complete.
Oh, hey, look at that. Repair, restock. Just do it all. Usually repair takes an extra second. Okay, sounds like that worked. So let's go ahead and take a look. 100, 100, 100, 100. Okay, yeah, looks like it did fix it. Good shit. Okay, well, that's awesome. That's doing this shit again. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Alright, cool. We're repaired, we're fueled, we're good to go. Let's keep grinding for a sec. Alright, so we did that, we repaired, and we have another one. So yeah, these ECN alerts that pop up are just amazing ways to make money here. Alright, so let's go there on one.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Oh, and of course I forgot to reset my desto.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
So we're protecting an Andromeda against, survey says, Cutlass Black. Cutlass is going to be dangerous because they have the scatter guns. Just got to do your best to stay out of their front cone of attack. And then you blow them up. And so we're going to Buccaneer now. Keep in mind you won't get the call to arms bonuses for ships that you kill as part of a mission. So these ones that we kill for this aren't going to give us that extra credit bonus, but you're still getting 10,000 credits for just killing 2 ships. Like, I mean, you can't I can't really argue with that. So there you go, easy another 10,000. So so we got another CS3, Hurston, CS4. I'm gonna leave that be for now. So we've seen the bounties already. So there's the one other way to make money if you don't want to do bounties is doing the eliminate threat from Hurston space. This is also, they also have this in Crusader, and if you're in a group they have one that's called retake territory from hostile group or something like that, mercenary force to retake territory or something, and that's pays out 12,000, but that you're gonna need at least one other wing, you'll need at least one wingman to do that. It's pretty difficult, and that's around Crusader. So we'll go ahead and just do this one real quick just to show what it's all about. But this is the other combat option that you can do around Hurston while you wait for those ECN alerts to respawn. As you've seen, they respawn pretty quickly. So these missions do take a little bit longer because there are multiple waypoints, but it's still, if space combat's your thing, it's still fun. So So this is my least favorite part of these missions, is that the first objective is you have to wait like 50 seconds before you do anything. So I'm going to use this time to power down and repower up because my OCD is just fucking killing me from the screen being blank. But if you do that, remember to reactivate your auto tracking gimbals if you have them. course, it's right into the sun. Son of a bitch. Alright, so there's a timer to start these missions, but the timer goes away once you get to the actual rendezvous. So once you get there, you know, it's no problem. I have encountered bugs with these where sometimes the next waypoint doesn't spawn or something like that, so that's another thing to keep in mind with these missions. You know, sometimes it happens. Don't let it get to you. Also, sometimes if you're playing solo, the AI, there will be AI that will come help you as well, which is pretty cool. So, oh jeez, oh my god, I can't see a goddamn thing. That was it's just ruthless. Oh god, my eyes. So we got a Delta and an Interceptor. Alright, nothing crazy. So yeah, see, I have friendly ships that are, looks like they're helping me already. Wow, so he did already. I think I dodged that missile. Alright. These interceptors are a pain in the dick to hit if you don't have the auto gimbal turrets, so this is part of why I recommend having them. Because they can't take much damage, but if you can't hit them, then you ain't doing any damage. So. Alright, so that's that. Move on to the next one. I mean, obviously you can haul ass to these things, no problem, but I recommend once you get around, you know, 10 to 12 clicks, you start to cut your speed, just so you don't blow past it. So I'm going to cut back right now, get back to combat speed, use a little space break action. So we got a Cutlass, and a missile command, and a Cutlass Interceptor, right, so... Two missiles coming at us. Let's go ahead and evade. Let's not get under his fucking scatterguns. Still getting a couple hits on me. So it looked like we weren't moving at all, but I was strafing down the whole time, and he wasn't able to really track me with his scatterguns. Yeah, so if you're gonna fighter, you know, Cutlass can have a hard time maneuvering to track you, or at least the AI Cutlass will. A player will probably fuck you up. Interceptor. Yeah, scatterguns are pretty savage. I think they're really OP for the AI, but whenever I use scatterguns, I feel like they suck. So maybe it's just me. I don't know, but. Alright, boom, there we go. Easily done. Do we have any, like, glaring damage to our ship? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Good deal. course, while we're doing this, we'll check for another ECN alert. There it is. So hopefully we can finish this in time to get to that ECN alert. Because once you accept it, it does have a timer. If you don't get there fast enough, it will automatically fail, which is, you know, understandable, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna cut this black. I know we're actually gonna start using missiles because they want to play missile game. We'll play missile game. Upgraded the AI a little bit. It's good. I like that. I like having it's a challenge. Contract complete. Alright. Let's quickly get over to the beacon that I haven't tracked yet. That's probably something you should do. Track that objective. So that mission was 5,000, and you don't get any of the call arms bonus. Because everything you kill is part of the mission, technically. But it's pretty easy for one player. You know, if you're doing solo, fighting, you know, at three at most per waypoint, but usually 2, and sometimes you have AI help, so not bad. And of course I forgot to set the destination en route. Alright. Hopefully we got here in time. Did good shit. So we had a Buccaneer. Let's use the missiles, the Scuzz, and wind it down here. Oh, lost the lock. That's it. One Buccaneer, 10,000 credits. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. So we got one missile left. Let's go do one more bounty, and then we'll call after that. And this mission pops up pretty much all the time. The eliminate threat mission. So. We get one more CS3. Hopefully it's nothing too ridiculous.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Let's go target. A couple Buccaneers. Are all Buccaneers? Yeah, looks like it. Oh, let's see. I usually always try and kill the bounty first, just because. Might as well, because worst case scenario, if you have to bail out, you've at least completed the mission. Hello, friend. I'm trying to get a little spicy here. We got one more missile, let's fucking use it. And he's dead. Ta-da! And so I'm willing to bet there's another ECN. Oh, not yet. So a couple bounties and then another ECN pops up. But and that's pretty much it. So let's see, where are we at now? Basically 130,000, 1.2 million, so 290,000. Started about 1.22, maybe a little less. So in about 45 minutes, we've made about 80,000, give or take. Just doing these missions, which is pretty good. You know, and that includes one stop to repair as well. Oh, really? Is that gonna do me? All right. we're just gonna bring it back in Everest and we'll call it there. But yeah, hopefully this video will be. Oh, well, I guess I can't land yet. Yeah, I mean, hopefully this video is helpful for those that want to do space combat and make money. I mean, we just made about, well, I think we said it was between approximately 70,000 to 80,000 in the last 45 minutes to an hour. Just kind of doing our thing, just grinding these missions outside of Hurston. So, and obviously it's gonna vary a little bit depending on the ship you're in and your setup. But for the most part, all those missions are soloable. Regardless, is at least I'd say an Avenger Titan. Like if you have a stock Avenger Titan, no upgrades or anything, you should be fine doing any of those. You'll have if you have a starter ship, it'll be a little bit tougher of a time. You might still be able to, but yeah, I would recommend if you have an Avenger Titan, a Saber, Gladius, any of the fighter ships, really, you should have minimal problem with all those missions. Oops. And just why not? Let's see if it works. Wow, look at that. This is like the best luck I've had with repair pads. Alright, we are repaired. We are good to go. Alright. I'm just gonna head inside before I log off, but yeah. That's pretty much, that is the basic grind for doing combat missions if you want to make money. Good way to make money starting out. You don't have to invest any money to get into it other than just your ship. Good way to build up your combat skills, your flight skills, especially most of those are in like little asteroid belts, or there's a lot of debris there, so it's a good way to practice getting control of your ship using your strafing and stuff like that. So I highly recommend it for people that are space combat focused but also want to make money, and even those that just want to learn, get more comfortable in their ship, and also make money at the same time. It's a good way to get started in the verse, other than doing commodity, not commodity, but career missions and the like. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and we're gonna call it there. So have a good one.